everybody, and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be talking about a movie I saw a couple weeks ago, and I should have been talking about this movie a lot sooner right after I saw it, but due to the holidays and just major fatigue from the holidays, I'm barely talking about this movie now, and most of you probably have already seen it. I'm going to be talking about Avatar 2: The Way of Water, directed by James Cameron. It has been over 10 years since the original Avatar film was released, and in that time, James Cameron has not retired or anything. He's actually been working on Avatar 2: The Way of Water probably since the original one was released. In those 13 years since he's been working on this sequel, a lot of stuff has changed. Superhero movies and franchises are the new blockbuster hits, and those are the things that get people's butts in the seats. And also, in those 13 years, a lot of younger viewers don't even know who James Cameron is. They just think he's the guy that made the one Avatar movie. And apparently in these 13 years, it's become hip to make fun of James Cameron's movie career.
Hey, dummy!
If you only think he's made Avatar films. I've always been a pretty big James Cameron fan since the Terminator franchise and Aliens and True Lies and even The Abyss. So I was like, okay, I have my faith in the man. So when I went to see the first Avatar, I was like, whoa, this is a great movie. Yeah, the story is Dances with Wolves, but the effects and everything, and James Cameron has always been really good with special effects as far as using CGI and also using practical effects and combining the two. Not a whole lot of catchy lines or anything like that, so I could see why people kind of forgot about the film. On a serious note, I never thought the Avatar sequels were ever going to come to the screen, especially after COVID and whatnot, but I was like, these films are never going to get seen. When we finally got the release date, I was pretty excited, but also I was a little worried for the man because I was like, it's been a little too long. Maybe people have really forgotten, and maybe people don't even care anymore. I'm sure plenty of people have already seen the movie, so my review might be like, but I will say I really enjoyed this movie. Yes, the special effects were phenomenal. They were worth the wait. I can understand why he needed to take so long to finish this movie, because he needed to wait for the technology to catch up. One of the main reasons why the film took so long was how do you duplicate water and make it look realistic? I'm sure people are not understanding like how CGI water could be so amazing, but it looked really amazing. It literally made me think of, I was back at Playa del Carmen, one of my favorite vacation spots. What sets this film apart more, I would say, than the previous film is that there's actually a family in this time. Jake Sully has a family now. He has teenage kids, and they're all competing for his affection because he is the tough dad. And man, I will say I hate kids in movies, especially like if you saw my last review for Violent Night, that was one of my only problems with the film was I was like, do we need kids in the movie? But in this film, the kids do work. They're written well enough where you're like, okay, I buy it. Jake Sully has 2 teenage sons, and there was a scene that made me laugh so hard because I felt like I was there with them, was there's a scene when they're on the new island, and they start meeting the natives on that island that they're trying to make an alliance with, and they pulled a sexy daughter card out of the water, and I was like, okay, are they trying to make this sexy? And I started laughing, but at the same time, I was like, oh, I understand. There is a young human character that grows up with the Na'vi, and the entire time when I was watching the movie, I could not stop thinking about Jack Black, and I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. What I really enjoyed about the film is that they're setting up a bigger universe here. There are more things going on, there are more things at stake, and it's just showing that there is a plan for the next movie or 2 movies. As much as I enjoyed this movie, there was one thing that disappointed me, and it was just something I planted in my head, and maybe you guys are thinking the same thing, I don't know, but there was something I was really hoping was going to be in this movie, and unfortunately it wasn't. I was really hoping for Arnold Schwarzenegger to be in this movie as a Na'vi. I was like, please, I want to see Arnold Schwarzenegger and James Cameron work together again. I was like, please, make him a badass militant Na'vi character. But hey, we can't always get what we want. Maybe in the sequel. The movie is 3 hours long, but in no way did I feel that time. Also, I saw the movie in 3D. I really suggest seeing the film in 3D if you have not seen it already. I feel like it definitely enhanced the movie itself. Normally I would say, skip the 3D, but I think this film, you would really need to see it and appreciate it in 3D. I am going to give Avatar: The Way of Water an A-. Thank you for watching. I am trying really hard to get this channel growing and to get my content better, so please hit like and subscribe. Please share. I'm Mike the Movie Misfit, and I'll see you at the movies.
Avatars only, go round.
Get more out of life. Go out to a movie.